A Star said society and Raul Neferman was black supremacist to the extreme. I mean, it got really, really, really personal for me because there was one incident where a European Caucasian person who was into African drumming wanted to come and drum with us, with the drummers, because I was not a drummer, with the drummers, you know, and I met him at the door, like, wish I hadn't, and I had to tell him that he's not allowed in, and that was how it was. There was another lady, um, she was mulatto, and her husband was European, Caucasian, and she couldn't bring him to the society, to the point where she was emotional. She was pretty much crying. For her, it was like she's willing to slave for this society. She's willing to work free in the kitchen. I worked for free in the kitchen. She came and worked for free in the kitchen because of the teachings of the society. But then Rao Neferman allowed Chinese people into the society. And if you know me, I mean, at this point, I know that I no longer consider Chinese people to be white people. I no longer consider Hispanic people to be white people as well, especially because of Benuhek. My whole definition of white and black was light skin, straight hair, that's white. Black is like dark skin, kinky hair. But Rao Neferman said he doesn't have a problem with Chinese people because Chinese people hadn't done to us what white people had done to us. And for that reason, he had no problem with Chinese people being being members of the society. And it's just such a, it's just such a, I mean, it's the reason why the spider lady told me I wasn't ready. There were nuances of racial delusion that I was witnessing and that was being, unwoven, had started to from Prospect Heights, going to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and another one. There was another university where I seen a Native American, and I found out that Native Americans can go to college for free. But the interesting thing about this Native American that I saw was his nose. His nose was very, very pronounced, like a hawk nose, like it was extra. But his features, though, were, you could tell he was Native American. Um, Even Norris has a pretty high nose bridge. But the Hispanic sisters that I had seen up on that college trip, I said to them that you guys are white people. And then coming down to Fidel Castro, whom I thought was a descendant of slaves that had mixed with Africans and Europeans or Tainos, and finding out that he's from Spain. Like, I mean, at that point, the slave trade, when he came to Cuba, I would like to find out if people who were from Africa, slaves, and were mixed with plantation owners, if the offspring had gone back to Spain, and then he was a descendant of that. Like, I'm curious because I really couldn't tell that he was from Spain.